We are learning tonight new details about why President Trump wants control of Greenland, or at least part of it. Officials say there are detection gaps in the U.S. missile detection system that could leave the country vulnerable to Russia and China. Correspondent Lucas Tomlinson is again in Nuuk, Greenland tonight.
The population of Greenland could fit into the seats of any NFL stadium. If President Trump gets his way, that number will increase with the deployment of the Golden Dome missile defense system. Today, Greenland's prime minister appeared open to it.
Mr. Prime Minister, would you welcome an increased presence of U.S. forces here in Greenland? Do you want to see the Golden Dome missile defense shield deployed here?
We are willing to discuss and do more. We have a responsibility. So let's talk about it through the right channels in a respectful manner. Then I'm sure we can work something out that benefits all of us.
Trump wants to complete Ronald Reagan's goal of building a missile defense system. In 1986, Reagan met with Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev in nearby Iceland. Gorbachev demanded that Reagan drop his strategic defense initiative, dubbed Star Wars. Reagan refused. Today, missile defense experts say the threat has increased.
The Golden Dome, I would say, is absolutely necessary and long overdue, and it has everything to do with not just the ICBMs, but all kinds of cruise missiles, hypersonic gliders, various drones of all stripes. These are weapons of choice.
U.S. missile defense systems today can only target a small number of ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles. The U.S. military currently has 44 interceptors at Fort Greely in Alaska and only 4 in California.
The system was never designed to operate against Russia or China. Only a rogue threat in terms of if there was an accidental launch or a rogue launch of some sort.
The U.S. Space Force base here in Greenland can detect a missile launch from Russia but not respond. Officials say that would change with the deployment of the Golden Dome. Brett?
Lucas Tomlinson, live in Greenland. Lucas, thanks.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.